Hello and welcome to Resource CAD. Let's learn. We will see circle command as well as some arcs. So to get started, let's go ahead and fire up a sketch on the front plane. And here we go. So the first thing we'll look at is the circle command, and notice to drop down. You've got a regular circle as well as a perimeter circle. So let's choose the first one there. And wherever I click is going to be the center. And where I drag out, I'm going to create the size, or defining what the radius of my circle is. When I click again, it is making that circle. And notice that your icon is still a circle icon. So anywhere I click again, it's going to keep making more and more circles. When you're done making the circles, hit the escape key on your keyboard to turn that off. To jump back up into the circle command, come back up here again. You can look at these ones here and notice over here, I also have the ability to switch between the different styles of circles by clicking on the other one here. Or a shortcut for that is hitting A on your keyboard. You can switch between the different styles by hitting A in the keyboard. Alright, so on this one, which is a 3-point circle. So click where you want to start one point. And then click another point. And then finally that third point. It's going to define where that circle is. Alright, click there. And then once you've created a circle and it's still active, you can switch to construction if you'd like to, or you can fix it, right? If you fix it, it's going to be fully defined. And notice that shows up as black because it's fixed in space. Even though there's no dimensions and you're tying it to the origin, it does fix it in space. And that makes it fully defined. Okay, the next thing we want to look at are arcs. So right over here, you can look on the troll down here. You've got the center point arc, the tangent arch and the 3-point arc. So starting at the very top is the center point arc. So click where you want the center to be. Click where you want to start and then just drag this around the circle to create how much of that arc you'd like to see. And notice, it gives you a little heads-up display of as a so, if you wanted a 35-degree arcs, go ahead and click there. And you can also define it over here on the left if you actually want to type that value in. Right over here is the A you can type in 35 and it'll adjust the arc based upon that, alright? The next style of arc is the tangent arc. But before you can create a tangent arc, you need to have something to be tangent to. So let's go ahead and create a regular line first. So here's a line, let's drag it out. And now jump over here to the tangent arc. So tangent arcs here, starting at the end of my straight line, I can draw out a tangent arc. So it was always going to be tangent to the starting point. And I can define where I want to be. And if you want a tangency, not to come out the end of the line, but you want to go back upon itself, go back to that point and then come out the other way, right? So you just want to go back to the point and then define how you want that tangency to come out, so you can come out vertically, horizontally, always going back to that point and then defining where and how you want that tangency to be defined. So over here, I'm going to place a tangent point there, and there's my shape. And then there is tangency relationship has been added here to the end. Now, if you just have a regular line or an irregular arc, you can also add that tangency point as well, so call it an options. In fact, down here, I can grab that same tangent arc and I could use that as a starting point as well. So I can define my arc based upon any number of these things, and I can continue to signing or using tangent arcs as I go around my shape. The next one is going to be the 3-point arc. So over here, I'm going to choose once where I want to start, once where I want to end. And then I'm going to define what that radius is. So I'm going to be moving that in and out and take it to the point that where I like it. Click OK, and there's my arc. Now I can grab that arc and I can move it around a little bit. And I can also grab that center point and I can move it around using that center point as well. So this is it for today. I will see you in the next video. Take care.